Hello everybody, my name is Talkies and welcome back to some more Victoria 2 playing as Italy. Of course, a little bit different looking and playing Italy than the one we're doing in Europa Universalis, but it's fun nonetheless. Let's see who goes bankrupt this time. We have a lot of colonial power available, if anyone even goes bankrupt. Apparently no one yet. Oh, that's a first, I guess. Yeah, we're still upgrading the automobile factory in Campania as well. Oh, we lost the general. That's a sad news. Oh, a newspaper. Zanzibar fears our might. Gran Colombia expands. Ooh. So over here we have Gran Colombia and regular Colombia. The Vanguard Party. As the socialist movement grew in influence in some industrial nations, in other societies that were less industrialized, the idea that the working class could lead an overthrow of the state and seize power was realized to be limited. Coined by the Russian socialist Vladimir Lenin in 1902, the concept of the Vanguard Party was that a small group of dedicated revolutionaries could lead the struggle for revolution in the name of the masses who lacked the ability or desire to carry out revolution themselves, and having achieved power in their name, establish control over the state and carry out the transformations necessary to achieve the ultimate goal of the socialist movement, the workers' utopia. While most influential within leftist political circles in the early 20th century, the concept of an ideological vanguard seizing power on behalf of groups in society as a whole would also be influential on the right, as ultranationalist movements began to move towards a more concrete ideological system called fascism. There's another newspaper. Crisis set in motion revolution in Brazil, Austro-Hungarian-British relations. And sure, France wants a white peace because they're too scared to attack us right now. Also, apparently they are at war. Excellent, let's get some fish. No, they have some rebels. French communists are somewhere. I do think we have some troops stuck in Croatia, actually. So let's send the army to the navy to collect them, not the army. What am I saying even? I don't get it. Yes, get on the ships, sail you to Padua, I think. Yeah, it's Padua. Don't even have to read the name to know it anymore. And we combine these guys. There we go, behaviorism. Gives us plus 5% reinforcement and regiment experience. But it will also give us the ability to unlock the radio. Now, what is the chance to actually unlock the radio? The Talkies, no, it's... Which one is it for the radio? National Radio Networks, 3% chance. It's after 1920, gives us another 5% chance, and if we have democracy, it's 2%. Well, after 1920 it will be a lot more chance to get it. Gun hydraulics is the last thing we need to invent within the Navy stuff we currently have unlocked. Social alienation, revolt of the masses. It's not bad, but it does take a year to research right now. Mass politics gives us stronger fascists and the police state, basically. Let's get everyone started on the next level of railroads in April of next year. The railroads really boost your strength. Oh, 1919, both of them. These are not. Yeah. Factory cost and throughput. That's a lot, actually. And Fordism. Huh. Even though I said last time we were going to focus a bit more on culture, I think getting everything up. How much is it? It's a lot cheaper, actually. We'll get everything hopefully done in time. Even though some of them only unlock after 1919. Confederate insults, Confederation of Senegal. Is that really existing now? Where is that then? Oh, right here, the Confederation of Senegal. A civilized nation, though. Civil violence, intervene immediately. Always intervene. More clerks would help with the research rate. Goes all the way up to 2 research points if you have 4% clerks, but that would be a lot more clerks than we currently have. Lazy natives. Need to learn to adapt. I think I can lower taxes a tiny smidgen again. Wow, the rich really give us most money of everything right now. Brilliant electrical lighting, even better. It's always better. Okay, let's expand our fortresses along the borders. Valence has a level 5 fortress. Ooh, look at how different that is. New store in Saint-Etienne. That's a modern fortress that level 5 is. But we definitely need to go to level 5s then. Disloyal, again, lazy natives. Learn to adapt. We have the money to buy all of these fortresses easily. Yeah, I definitely want to go to level 5s along the border at the very minimum. And then our capital, of course, the capital of Rome. Yeah, Italy always returns back to Rome as its capital. In Europa it is Rome, in this one, Victoria, it is Rome. Of course it's Rome in Hearts of Iron as well. Oh, Venice only has a level 2 fortress. Fortresses stay cheap, whereas naval bases get extremely expensive at one point. It's just insane. Pola, yeah, sure, level 4. Again, lazy natives. Learn to adapt. Level 4. Expanding, expanding. It costs a little bit, but you get something in return. Let's expand that to a level 3 naval base. With an H. I thought... Then, hang on, where did we just start building a level 3 fortress then? Oh, Sweden is still banning us because Russia is still having a grasp on them. I wish there was a... Oh! Actually there is. Control click to build in all states that we can't... Hang on. Why didn't that work? In all provinces in state. Okay, so it's only in that specific state where they will all start building then. No, that's fine. I can deal with this. That's this state. Campania. Sicily. I know it says Italian Sicily, but that is because... Provence. Oh, Corsica. Oh, right. Of course it's part of the Provence. Yeah, it says Italian Sicily because Malta is part of the Sicilian region, and we don't actually have that. Let's expand our fortresses in the Sinai and Lower Egypt regions as well. Let's see. We have a couple of level 5 naval bases already. Let's expand the Genoa one as well, and we are out of money. Okay. Fair enough. Out of money, but we're gaining 1,000 every 2-ish days right now, so nothing to worry about there. Oh, France actually bans ours as well now. Ethiopia, we should still be gaining points there. Spain as well. Yeah, these are the 2 places. But every time, yeah, it does give nations a chance to catch up to the French and kick them out of the sphere. Fears of Madagascar, Spanish-Belgian relations, crisis averted, yes, I know. Netherlands still there. Italy, as we're gonna break 700 industrial power soon. Okay, their beliefs must be respected. 700 industrial power, still far behind on Germany. But our military strength is comparable to Germany's, even though we have a lot more power in the navy than they do. Or, well, actually, is our... Our soldiers' power has, of course, grown recently. UK has so much prestige, though. Yeah, our options are limited. We get a casus belli against Bukhara. So let's have one more look at our sphere of influence. The light green is our sphere. Ooh, liberals have lost. Oh, probably because we got that 10% boost there, yeah. That they took from everywhere else. So light green is all of us. Dark green is Russia. Germany is the grey. Ukraine actually is not in a sphere. Neither is Algeria. Even though, oh, Germany is furthest along in Algeria. But let's give that a shot as well. We're neighbors and everything, so that should be a possibility. Madagascar is not in a sphere. Let's put that at 1 point. And of course, over here the Chinese, but that's because it's freaking tough to actually get them because of their size. And a large part of South America, as well as Mexico, are not in a sphere. That should more or less be the American sphere of influence with the what was it again? Carry a big stick, the doctrine, Monroe Doctrine, I think it is, yeah. When the US declared that the entire Western Hemisphere, as in North and South America, was considered their territory for people to influence, and not so much any of the European powers. We're almost at positive relations. There we go. Actually, priorities. Let's drop Algiers, then drop Spain for now. Moralist resurgence, more in favor of moralism, or lose militancy. Sure, let them be moralist. I think it's more fun to see that stuff happen. There we go. Going hard. Oh man. But Germany is really entrenched here already. Very friendly with the Austrians. Yeah, we get new railroads, which means that there's going to be a ton of stuff going on. Let's do advanced metallurgy. Gets us some better stuff on steel. Ooh, electric furnace doubles coal and iron output. Very interesting indeed. Excellent commercial retailers. And now when we look at projects, you see just railroad spamming going on. Every time a few of them get paid and then new ones appear. Small arms factory, not entirely sure about that one, but oh wow, it's actually doing fine. But cancel subsidies on the list. Lazy natives once again. Yeah, the steel mill is actually doing really well in Campania. Did not expect that. Humiliate against Madagascar. No idea why, but okay. Cars are doing really well. One factory 400, and look, the cement factory is also making 250 a month, but it needs almost 110,000 employees. Sure, stockpile the extra tea. Give us some tea. Fears of Transvaal, prices rise. Suddenly the yeah, intervene immediately. The newspaper is working again. We're over 703. Flagship company bankrupt. One of the major companies in one of her states has gone bankrupt recently, following a long period of running at a deficit. Local politicians have petitioned the government to step in support of the company, claiming that the downturn is only temporary and that the company can get back on its feet if allowed some time to reconstruct and consolidate. While we could support the business, vocal members of parliament have lambasted the idea, calling it an absurd abridgment of the fundamental freedoms of trade and government non-interventionism. Either Libyan desert gets local economic downturn for 2 years, or naturally must aid the company, which pisses off all capitalists in the entire country. Yeah, let's have the economic downturn down there. Hopefully that doesn't trigger like a cascade onto the rest of the nation, but I actually never had that event happen before to me. Major discovery, the Talkies. 5 prestige, suppression efficiency down. First, social anthropology, the social science that studies the origins and Social relationships of human beings gets us more colonial prestige. So we get quite some prestige actually already. But the talkies. The development of the cinema in the late 19th and early 20th century would result in the creation of a new mass cultural activity that would soon become one of the hallmarks of the era. The power and influence of the cinema would be further enhanced when in the 1920s technological improvements allowed for the ability of sounds to be synchronized with the moving images, so that not just the visual representation of a scene could be represented on screen, but its oral component as well. I think that should be oral with an O, but okay. Maybe it's AU because of audio. Not sure. It could be. The Jazz Singer, released in the United States in 1927, was the first sound motion picture, and within half a decade the silent movie had become a relic of the past, and a new powerful medium had entered the public sphere, forever changing not only popular culture but the nature of politics and international relations as well. Okay, we can increase our opinion of Austria-Hungary now. Let's see what Germany does with its massive influence here. Yeah, we would need to get to... Right now we need 115 more, so 105-ish, 6-ish right now, to actually push them out. Okay, kaboom, I'm gonna put 1 point back into Spain and decrease the opinion of France, because I don't want France to have any influence over Spain at all. Everyone else is just trying stuff. Germany's, yeah, they're gonna get Austria in their sphere soon enough. We can actually do another reform. First, let's close down that factory that's already closed itself. So, okay, reform. What do people want? Acceptable minimum wage. 13.5% of the population wants this. Jesus, that's a lot. Yeah, sure, let's do that then. Acceptable minimum wage. So we're almost at a good minimum wage for people. It does cost people... What did it do exactly again? Immigrant attraction. Yeah, minimum wage goes up so people will have more money to spend on stuff. So everyday needs, life needs. I think everyday needs is the most important one. But I could be slightly wrong. Life needs, oh no, the most important one would be luxury needs, which is probably not everyone at this moment. Some farmers and laborers are actually getting all their stuff as well, mostly laborers. Farmers as well, a couple. That would be the light blue one. Yeah, the light blue would be the most important. Long live Italy. Saint-Etienne is now a court province. That one would be right here. There we go. Coal production, sulfur production, iron production, and the mine size for sulfur as well. Steel alloys, bitter rain. Okay, let's first start on the assembly line, so we get that out of the way and get to 25 in industry. Bitter rain. A dry spell in one of our colonies has caused friction between colonial officials and locals. The lion's share of the reservoired water in the area has been diverted to colonial factories and plantations, leaving many local smallholders with insufficient water for irrigation. As the days turn into weeks, tensions continue to rise. Diverting more water to local farms is an option, but might be viewed internationally as a sign of weakness. We would lose prestige, and Upper Egypt gets a dry spell for 5-6 months. 6 months, I think. The rain will fall sooner or later. It gives us the same effect, just not the prestige loss, but it gives the effect for a full year instead of 5 months or 6. Colonial expectation. We best save some more water. Should this would make them more militant, but farming efficiency goes up. You know what? Divert some water. And I totally forgot to read steel alloys. Just go back and pause it, but it's just, I usually click through those things extremely quickly. Okay, we're still pushing money stuff into Sweden, which I don't want. Same with Belgium, also drop them. So we get a chance of getting better in with Austria-Hungary. We have not been insulted yet by them, or so discredited. And there's another election going on, and now huge boost in liberal and socialist, but that's because we did that one reform, and the conservatives drop again. reform does... Oh, ho ho ho, where's Ethiopia? Priority Ethiopia. Damn it, they're not here. Sphere. Ethiopia, we need to spend a lot of points quickly, otherwise the Netherlands is going to push us out any moment. And there's a crisis again for Aquitaine. I will back Spain. They're in my sphere, and France is instantly offering white peace. Instantly. That is a good thing. Citizens in the Respublica. Just, yeah, okay, it's EU4. Residency, full citizenship, limited citizenship. Well, there are quite some... What do the fascists want? Residency, the reactionaries want residency. Limited citizenships is only for that one. So yeah, full citizenship should be the most obvious one for everyone. Spain, are we still putting in? We should start putting in points. Oh, we are still doing that. Yeah, we should. Some stuff you need to... Ooh, hello. What closed down? A winery in Emilia. Then we're gonna destroy the factory. Automobile factory is already full and already expanding again. That will keep expanding as soon as possible every time it gets expanded, I think. June is when we get the assembly line, which makes factories even stronger. Industrial power is only at 722. Again, full citizenship. Foreign investment. Okay, where is a nation that has like low amounts of industry? Austria-Hungary. Could I invest here? You know what? I am going to invest in that airplane factory. That should get us in quite effectively. Anywhere else that you have? Yeah, sure, let them be more laissez-faire. Austria-Hungary has that airplane factory, which is funny in itself, but if we get to spend some money on it, I would gladly take a cut of it. It gives us... Ooh, we have some very few anarcho-liberals. Okay, yeah, socialists are anti-military. And the liberals are also anti-military, so more war between countries is never good. Let's make them anti-military. The other one is down here. Are you running there? No, you're not. Now you are. Furniture factory. Attend the 5th. Yes, we will of course attend. Apparently Montenegro is one of the nations going to the Olympics as well. Romagna. You have closed down a furniture factory, which is a shame, but... heated debate. That's more than 100% in total, but okay. More in favor of protectionism for a change. We can increase the opinion of ourselves with Austria-Hungary at least. So that's a good thing. Battle of Haya. Still no armor being built. Okay, which one was it again? Ethiopia. I need to ban the embassy of the Netherlands here. The secret police. That's a good start. Free trade. Sure, everyone wants free trade. I mean, if you don't have the option, we might as well. No, we've been banned in Austria-Hungary. That was not unexpected at all. Spain. We need more points into Spain. Ethiopia is not that important anymore, but rebel organization. Wow, Sioux Nation, Apache as well. Lots of there are quite a few Native American tribes in there as well, so liberal loyalty is going up tremendously. The states are coloring yellow and red now. That's actually quite a lot for protectionism now there, so let's add on to that. Assembly line is almost finished as well. 24th of June, so what will be next? These are all good, but I think we should keep up with some of these down here as well. Not that strong. These are not that good. Diplomatic influence upgrade would be good though. Exploding Matra. Still no idea how to. Against France. Oh, hello. Decisive arguments for... Screw it, planned economy. Requesting that you come to their aid in the Spanish conquest of Algiers against France. Sure, whatever. France is still quite weak as it is, so... it's against... Oh, hello, Austria-Hungary is in this war as well. Ay. So we actually have to do something. Acquire Algiers, not fulfilled. That would be the coastline here, which would kick France out of North Africa, sort of. This is Central Africa. This is kind of Central and South Africa. But apparently we are now at war with Austria-Hungary. The best part is, even though Austria-Hungary is now in the German sphere, they cannot actually call in Germany because France is war leader. So... I don't think we're gonna need to do a lot here. I'm just gonna... You know, if I can take anything, it will be the Savoy region. So we have that in our pocket. Let's start sieging some lands here. How is your military strength? Also around 100. Not worried at all. And we actually can blockade some stuff now as well. Let's go there. Assembly line is finished. Tax efficiency up. Modern banking system is what I actually would like to get. Oh, these are a lot quicker to research these two just quickly from level 4. That means we would complete level 4 as well, which is a good start. Shift work. Okay, almost at 60 points a day now. Let's quickly start sieging here. Elections have finished. Still conservatives in power. Socialists are the biggest party, followed by the liberals. And there's a decent sized revolt, but it's just small units actually. Battle of Liens, yes. The Belgians are there. Civil violence, always intervene immediately. Just gonna siege up these two and then run through some of their forces here. There we go. There's the Austrian army. I think we're gonna have to send another one west as well for of these two. So yeah, we're gonna do that soon. Klagenfurt. You're going to Judenburg. Quite ominous name, but okay. Nah, it's not really. I'm just saying stuff now. Innsbruck, yes, I think they might have mobilized as well. What is this? That's just a normal-ish army. Fordism, aeroplanes and automobiles output. Let's pause it for a second, and then we're also going to end the episode after that. A technique of mass production product moved on a moving line and workers stood by it to ready to attach the part they were specialized in attaching. Industrial mode of production was revolutionized, first with Ford cars. Nostalgic romanticism was a general cultural theme where the glory of the past was raised to nigh-on divine status. As equality and plurality were ideas of the future, nostalgic romanticism quickly became a reactionary movement raising the goblet for absolute monarchy in the Church of the Fathers. Hello. Did this happen? Hang on, show war. German-Austro-Hungarian War. Oh. Oh. Okay, in that case, I'm not even gonna bother with Austria anymore. Because Germany is now beating them up. Despite the fact that they're in a sphere, so... Did they get kicked out of the sphere then? That might be funny. Neighbors. Where's Austria-Hungary? Yeah, they have... Ah, they were at negative relations probably with Austria-Hungary. So now they drop to hostile. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it. It helps me out if more people can find it. Also subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up to date with all the stuff that I do. And I'll see you guys later.